breastfeeding difficulties, reflux, gassiness, poor weight gain, sleep challenges, mouth breathing, snoring, and high tone. Do any of these issues sound all too familiar, mama? These signs and symptoms I just mentioned are some of the clinical indications of tethered oral tissue, also known as tongue or lip tie. If you're a new mama and your bub is experiencing any of these signs, we understand how frustrating this can be for you. We know the massive impact it can have on your life, and that's why we made this video. Keep watching because we are going to share how you can resolve your frustrations and stress. Maybe you've heard of tongue or lip tie before, but actually have no idea what it actually is. Simply put, a tongue or lip tie occurs when the tissues that support the lip and tongue are short and/or thick, and they limit the movement of the tongue and lip. And unfortunately, this limited movement of the tongue and lip can dramatically impact an infant's day-to-day life. It shows up as breastfeeding difficulties, diminished sucking and swallowing function in the infant, and overall tension within the body. Because the tongue and lip are connected to the entire body, their positioning impacts the posture. When the tongue and the lip don't move properly, the head must go forward in order to get a full breath. In addition, when the oral tissue is tethered, a baby compensates by using other muscles during feeding and breathing, and this results in tension. You might be thinking, won't my baby just grow out of this? Well, the short answer is not really. Tongue ties and lip ties do not stretch or disappear. As babies grow older, the problems just evolve. They don't just go away. Long-term tethered oral tissue impacts posture, jaw development, and dentation. And if unaddressed, this can lead to sleep apnea and headaches in childhood and even into adulthood. So, if you suspect your baby might have a tongue tie, what's the first step? Here at Balance for Life, our chiropractors are trained in the pediatric intraoral palate-specific technique, which will help us to assess your infant's tongue and lip function. We will test for tension in the neck, jaw, and spine, along with assessment of primitive reflexes and movement milestones. And when it comes to tongue and lip ties, it is essential to work with a team of pediatric dentists who release the tongue ties and lactation consultants. A referral to these practitioners will be made if deemed necessary. If the tether oral tissue needs to be released surgically, it is important to have chiropractic care 24 to 48 hours before and after the release in order to obtain the optimal results. So, if you've been struggling with an unsettled bub that is having difficulties feeding and your gut tells you something isn't right, don't ignore that feeling. Book in for an assessment. And why am I sharing this with you? Because here at Balance for Life, moving better matters.